All right, y'all. I'm back, man. I ain't gonna lie. This is gonna be the last little video for the night. I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna do 5 to 7. I'm gonna do 3 tonight, bro. But ain't gonna lie. We finna lock into the Tee Grizzley, bro. This is going on with Tee Grizzley, bro.
Quality is our standard. Our end-of-line testing ensures every part meets that standard. Plus, many of our products are CAPA certified. A visible guarantee of industry recognized.
We got a beyond shocking update in the trial of Tee Grizzley's auntie, Jobina Brown. This is an update.
Y'all don't know, basically, Tee Grizzley set up his aunt to get killed. You know what I'm saying? I tapped in by myself with Poetik Flakko, like, when this first happened, like, probably 2 weeks ago, some shit.
That I don't think I was expecting. I don't think anybody who heard the details and the evidence of this case was expected, but we have to talk about it.
She managed Tee Grizzley, one of Detroit's most popular rappers, but earlier this week, Jobina Brown was shot and killed on the city's east side. Tonight we're hearing from a local radio show host who worked with Brown. 7 Action News reporter Anu Prakash joins us live from the scene to tell us how Brown is being remembered and what police are saying. Anu.
Well, Glenda, Detroit police tell me that homicide investigators are still working on this case, still trying to figure out what led up to the shooting here on 3 Mile Road just off of Mac.
Now, we know the imbecile that's responsible for Jobina Brown's death is Wu Thing, Wu 600, close friend, associate, same gang as Tee Grizzley's close friend, Buka 600. I'll spare you the details. Go to my Tee Grizzley playlist if you want to hear the full.
Whether you're racing in Formula 1, IndyCar, or NASCAR, the best race teams have the best engineers. And the best engineers have the best data.
Let me know.
Story from day one. This is just the update, okay? So a lot of us thought this dude was cooked. We thought he was done for because he was found in Chicago driving around the getaway vehicle in this murder, as well as being in possession with the firearm in the murder. Sir, like, the evidence is so impeccable. I'm asking, why is a trial needed? They found him in possession of the getaway vehicle, the murder weapon, and they pinged his...
Ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all watch my investigation videos and stuff, bro. Everybody be doing the same stuff, bro. Y'all get caught with the same... Y'all get caught with what y'all used to do stuff again to people with, like that. What y'all hold on for to like a trophy?
For 2 hours, he was sitting on the location. Come on, bro. Throw away the keys. But apparently, that's not what's going to be happening, at least for now. After all this evidence, after all my it's over, he's done videos, this man went to court in front of a jury of his peers, and a hung jury came back. They could not make up a decision. They could not find him guilty. It was a mistrial. The hung jury was returned back on the 31st. I knew about this for about 2 days, but I was kind of waiting, right, to see who reported on it. Because there's a couple of dudes who claim they've been in the courtroom on YouTube, but somehow none of them reported on this. They're going to wait for Flakko to report on it, and then they're going to make a video. But coincidentally, they're going to make a video about my update that they didn't have before I made the update, even though they supposedly had people.
Ain't gonna lie, Flakko, you might as well go to the courtroom yourself, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that'd be a tough video, though.
In the courtroom. But we're going to address those dudes a little later in this video. But the main question is, how did he beat this? His phone was pinged at the crime scene for 2 hours. He was found in possession of the murder weapon and a getaway vehicle, and his phone is being pinged leaving the city like minutes after the shooting and going back to Chicago, and his phone was also pinged coming to Detroit. How did he beat this? So first of all, he tried to get the cell phone evidence thrown out. He claims the cell phone is in somebody else's name. It's not my phone. However, the number that belongs to that phone is a number that he is known to use. So he couldn't get it thrown out. It didn't get thrown out. The evidence actually stayed, which to me, I thought was going to be the deciding factor on this case. The cell phone. If the cell phone gets... admissible, right? If it's admissible, then he's cooked because you were at the crime scene. But if it's not admissible, then he's gonna walk. The cell phone was admissible, but it was still a hung jury. Here's how I don't want to say beat it, because trial is resuming. Well, the pre-trial hearing is resuming August 15th. The judge told this dude that he'll be able to attend the pre-trial and the trial via Zoom. That's already a bad sign. The judge ain't taking this case seriously at all.
Right.
But here's how exactly he beat it. Not beat it, but the hung jury. You know what I mean, right? Anything other than guilty in my eyes is a beat it for now. So his lawyer brought his brother to testify, and they brought medical records. So he got shot August 6th. Wu thing. He got shot August 6th, and he was in the hospital until August 15th. When he left the hospital, we don't know what his condition is. But his brother testified that when he left the hospital August 15th, that he could barely walk. That he was in horrible shape. That when he left the hospital August 15th, he was disabled.
Right.
Now, we know the brother came to that court adding cake on it, bro.
Lying.
We know the brother came to that court and did what...
Unless somebody had his phone, using his phone to go on the hit. No.
He had to do, homie. Because realistically, nobody will really know if he's telling the truth or not. He was shot. He was in the hospital until August 15th. Now, I heard some rumors about that shooting too, but we're not going to talk about it yet. Y'all connect the dots if you want. Nobody would know this. This is like as concrete as an alibi it could get. Because once you leave the hospital and you're in your family home, well, they can lie about your condition as much as they want.
Not for real.
Bro, they could say, man, bro, this man could barely walk, even though you was up and about, man, and in the streets afterwards, bro. Even though you was back on your feet playing basketball afterwards, they could still come to court and say, this man could barely walk. We couldn't recognize him, man. He was paraplegic around everywhere. And there's
nothing
you could do about it. Even though I'm not buying it, bro, because 2 months later, he was running from the cops in a Detroit alley, bro. You was not that hurt, cut it out. But I think the jury had a hard time.
Is it just me, but when it's cold, and you sleepy, and then you feel colder, you get sleepier. Oh, my mom, I was not this sleepy 6 minutes ago.
Reading the medical reports, okay, he got shot on August 15th. Now, the thing is, we don't even know how severe it was. We just know he was in the hospital until August 15th, but we don't know how severe the injury really was. So the jury is looking at the
I don't care, I'm a pause it, bro.
Looking at the brother's testimony that when he was released from the hospital on August 15th, he could barely walk. So the jury is like, man, we having a hard time deciding if he could barely walk.
Is it just me or like his eye twitching? Like, I don't know. Okay, I don't want to be talking and my stuff do the same thing. Like I'm over here like this. Like if I am, oh well, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? But like, look at him. Look at this.
So the jury is like, right, man, we having a hard time deciding if he could barely walk August 15th.
Wait, I'm trying to pause it at the right.
It's like, man, we having a hard.
See that? Is his face slanted? Or is this eye perfect and this eye not perfect? Like this eye is slanted like this and this eye down here. Dang, is my eyes like that? That's crazy.
Tom decided if he could barely walk August 15th, then to say that he committed this murder August 20th, it's a reach and it's a stretch. But the thing about this is, he couldn't have been acting alone. So we don't know if he could have been somebody who was just a driver to the situation. And the shooter hasn't been caught yet. So we don't even know what his role was particularly.
No, for real, that's true.
We just don't know. They know he was there because he was found with the murder weapon, he was found with the getaway vehicle, and his phone was pinged in the vicinity for 2 hours.
Stupid.
But to say that he did this by himself is a stretch. It's a big stretch. So he could very well have been in the vehicle as an accomplice and not the actual shooter. But the jury just had a tough time, bro, convicting this man after the medical reports and his brother testified he could barely walk on August 15th. So to say that he conducted a murder on August 20th, they just couldn't do it. He came back as a hung jury. So some people believed he was guilty. Some didn't believe he was guilty. Now, it was also revealed in court today that Jobina Brown had a life insurance policy on her.
Oh, man. They trying to get some money off her? They see that they broke? Tee Grizzley going broke?
The full transcripts. So I'm not going to tell y'all just yet. I was told who was the beneficiary, but I'm not going to tell y'all just yet until I get the full transcript.
Snap.
But somebody in court told me, part of the family, Jobina Brown had a life insurance policy on her. Now, this person told me that nobody from her family got a dime from that life insurance policy. Nobody from her family got a dime from that life insurance policy. So, hey, y'all make with those statements what you make.
What you trying to say? Tee Grizzley got the money with it? What you said? Nobody from her family. So Tee Grizzley, her family though. Oh wait, no, he not. That's not her. That's not her blood. That's his aunt. Cause if y'all ain't know, we might watch the other video. It's gonna be kind of behind y'all. My fault, but y'all ain't know. Tee Grizzley was clapping his aunt after his uncle got locked up. You feel me?
If you get my drift, but I'm not ready to put my name to that yet until I get the full transcripts and see the black and white. Now, the trial is restarting August 15th. Now, a mistrial don't automatically mean you about to get off. Honestly, a mistrial is probably the worst case scenario for him because now the prosecutors got more time to investigate the hospital claim. Now they got more time to investigate, where was he shot at? Cool. Surveillance footage from when he left the hospital. Who treated him? What was his condition? Now the prosecutors can prepare more because they know what your defense is going to be. So it's going to be a little tougher for him the next go round. But the fact that they're having another trial that fast, they're having another.
We're going to have to watch what's going on with Queso too, bro. I've been hearing about the Queso stuff, so we're going to have to watch what's going on with Queso, y'all. That might be for tomorrow, because your boy, after this, your boy going to be sleep. I'll let you know that right now, boy. And I did take me a little time off PM, the wisdom teeth hurting, bro. Going to be aching, watching, you know what I'm saying? So I try to go to sleep, bro. You feel me?
Pre-trial starts August 15th. Jury selection is August 15th. The trial ended July 31st. 15 days? To put that in comparison, bro, A.J. Armstrong, who was being accused of killing two of his parents, I think he had like 2 mistrials. And each trial was like a year or 2 apart. Y.W. Melly, he had a mistrial. It's going on 2 years. Y.W. Melly is not back on trial yet. So to have another trial within 15 days?
It's crazy.
Oh, nah, bro.
If you come on YouTube to get news, be careful because many of these people are making stuff up to get views. So one guy that's making a lot of stories about the Tee Grizzley case and keeps reiterating how he's talking to people in the court and he knows people that are part of the case is giving some bad info. So he said Jermaine Whedon, possibly known as 600 Wu-Tang, has made a statement that Tee Grizzley paid him to do the hit. That's not true.
A lot of people sent me that video saying, yo, this dude is sneak dissing you.
No,
I don't know.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
I thought my video like went to another video, like my stuff usually do when I tap the little arrow and stuff. So I thought it was a different video talking down on Flakko.
Who he is?
I've
never watched this. I don't know who he is, and he claims he had people in the courtroom, which is all cap, bro. Cap. It's just not true, bro. Yo, there's a reason why I'm going to Detroit to actually do a full-on interview with people in Jobina Brown's family. I'm doing that. I'm going to Detroit. You know why? Why I have access like that, bro? Because I've never told a lie revolving this case. All of my sources is direct from the situation.
I know Flakko got some motion, bro. He need to go ahead and change up this background, this little scenery, bro. Because he got that YouTube check and he got the Adam 22 check. He need to go ahead and change up the scene.
I never said that Jermaine Lee ever said that in court. You was a liar. What I said was his defense attorneys was providing alternative theories. And one of the theory was Tee Grizzley paid for this hit because Jobina Brown was pregnant.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said.
Which you also acknowledge that the prosecutors brought somebody in court to testify and prove that Jobina Brown wasn't pregnant. Why would the prosecutors bring somebody to court randomly to testify that Jobina Brown wasn't pregnant? Why would that be relevant?
Right.
You see, these dudes are so filled with hate, and they're getting bit by piece third-party information that they think that they can question. Bro, I'm the source. So why did the prosecutors bring somebody in court to testify that Jobina Brown wasn't pregnant? Why would that piece of information be relevant?
Right.
That's because the defense brought that up, obviously. Obviously, right? The prosecutors wouldn't bring somebody to debunk their own statements. Obviously, the defense said that. And that's why they brought somebody to debunk the fact that Jobina Brown was not pregnant. Well,
but she was.
Why would the defense bring up the fact that Jobina Brown was pregnant? You see, Brad, people like you are people who I hate the most, okay? Y'all are these pseudo wannabe journalist dudes who hate on anything walking, who can go out and get the direct source, who don't have to represent themselves as a quote-unquote journalist.
Right.
Your third-party information didn't tell you why the defense brought up in court.
He right, though. He don't got to do nothing, bro. He do be knowing the people in court, bro. When have Flakko been wrong? Nobody has exposed or called out Flakko for being wrong for anything he be saying on these videos.
But that Jobina Brown was pregnant, that's a random piece of information. Why would they just bring that up? They brought that up as a motive that Tee Grizzley paid for the hit. And the prosecutors brought somebody there to debunk that. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yo, and I never understood you.
That's crazy.
And there's a reason why I waited 2 days to even make this video about the hung jury. Because I wanted to see Mr. I got sources in the courtroom. I wanted to see you report about the mistrial, about the hung jury. I waited 2 days. And there's a reason why your next video on this situation is going to be a review of my information in this video. You're going to pop out probably tomorrow or tonight if you're shameless enough. Hey, my sources say it was a hung jury. Wait, Paul, you mean Poetik Flakko?
Nah, for real.
Yo, listen, man. I mind my business.
Sorry, Flakko, ain't gonna lie, bro. They ain't gonna give you your credit, bro. It's okay, bro. You already know it's yours, bro. So just acknowledge it.
None of y'all. I make my videos.
You don't gotta explain
I'm
yourself,
never, ever gonna react or report on something that you do because I don't care. And right, like I don't care to address. But for some reason, You older cats are bitter and y'all are haters, and I don't understand why.
That's facts.
Mind my business.
So we got motion.
Nothing I said was
they didn't have motion this young.
Nothing I said was untrue. Everything I said came directly from the family, and it's gonna be proven.
That's all you gotta do, Flakko.
Hey man, where was your sources, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, that's the end of the video. I didn't do chat. That's the end of the video, y'all, man. I'm finna upload this. Go to sleep, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We gonna find some more. What's he getting? This King of Jackson. You might tap into that tomorrow, bro. You ain't gonna see, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna tap into some more videos. I should be home earlier tomorrow, y'all. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all keeping God first, bro. Staying prayed up. You feel me? Other than that, bro, it's KT, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe, bro. Like, comment, subscribe. It ain't gonna take much for you. Like, comment, subscribe, my boy. Like, comment, and subscribe. My little hair crazy, like right there. There it is. I like a long piece right there. Anyway, fool. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe, bro. We on to the next time, bro. It ain't gonna be the orange. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna change it up. Feel me? And I'm gonna come. Hopefully I got like a better saying for y'all and stuff too. Other than that, bro, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, bro.